Alrighty, welcome back to our third installment, part 3 of our walkthrough for Cold Steel 3. The complete walkthrough. Just finished the prologue part, got out of our small little testing site, got introduced to our new Class 7 members, with Irene as the teacher, and apparently 2 weeks passed. It's a lot of time in between the interim.
Okay, all set. We said we'd walk to school together, and she just up and leaves while I'm still asleep. Dad, Mom, Ken, and Nana. Wish me luck. I'm gonna give it my all. I won't lose to any of these Imperials.
Strike! Not bad. I simply need more experience. Despite all the battles we went through yesterday, he was never short of breath. The 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school. It's impressive to be sure, but nothing compared to what Father Mueller and Uncle Zex can do. I suppose the Ashen Chevalier simply relies on the power of his Divine Knight.
Maybe.
Oh. Good morning.
Good morning, Yuna. I take it you're headed out as well?
Yeah. Are you all done with your training? It's pretty impressive how you do all that every single day.
Well, it's something I've been doing from a very young age, so it's just part of my morning routine.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry about before.
Huh?
You know, when I slapped you. I know it wasn't your fault, and I shouldn't have gotten so angry. It was childish of me.
Ah, that. I'd like to apologize too, but have you been wanting to say that for the past 2 weeks? Considering how much you dislike Erebonians, it's very thoughtful of you.
I don't dislike the people here. Yeah, I've got my problems with the country, but this is between people. When I mess up, I make sure I apologize.
Oh, I wish he's...
Especially considering what I said about your swords. I mean, you practice every day, and...
Ah, right.
And they'll be way more useful than a couple of weapons as old as the Great Collapse.
Don't worry about that. Besides, like I said, my training is just part of my morning routine. Out of curiosity, is everyone from Crossbell like you?
Huh? Like me how?
Oh, I don't mean to offend. Very straightforward and good-hearted. Probably the type to be easily tricked.
Hey! Wanna run that by me again?
Like I said, I don't mean to offend. I'm glad to have a classmate like you whom I can trust. Though I don't know if I can trust your skills just yet.
You're a real piece of work. Well, let's start over. Glad to be your classmate, Kurt.
Hello, you two. Good.
Altina? I thought you left for school already.
I received a routine status call early this morning. I didn't want to wake you, so I took it in the study room. If I disturbed you as I was leaving, I apologize.
No, I was out like a light. But wait, What do you mean, routine status call?
Sorry, that is confidential.
Well, in any event, it's nearly time to head to class. We're all in the same class anyway, so why don't we walk together?
I do not mind, but I believe the correct term for my presence would be a third wheel. Judging by what I've seen, your relationship has progressed.
Our relationship? What? No, that's not what's going on.
She certainly words things in a distinct way.
Leaves is such a nice place. I can't get enough of this homey atmosphere. It's so peaceful and laid back. And it's got some great shops.
Agreed. It's a good halfway point between rural and urban. We're just the right distance away from Heimdall.
The previous owners of this land were a noble family. After they lost ownership of it, the government attempted to convert it into a resort. However, that plan fell through. It's said the half-finished buildings from that were used to create the campus.
Well, you sure do know a lot.
I suppose that explains why the branch campus is so large.
All that aside, I didn't think the Empire's military academies would be this tough. I get combat training and practical exams, but math, history, even art? Isn't this workload way beyond what you'd have at a regular high school?
Well, here in Erebonia, the pen and the sword are both held in high regard. Especially at Thor's. It's a prestigious traditional school founded by our most notable emperor. That legacy won't change simply because this is a branch campus.
However, it seems the main campus has changed significantly this year.
Ah, yes.
Huh? I don't get what you guys are talking about, but looks like we're gonna have to give it 110% here. Let's kick all the other classes' butts.
Why would the main campus change so much?
Well, if you say so. However, most of our lessons are held with the other two classes anyway.
Homeroom is the only one we have without them.
Oh, right. I guess it makes sense given the small number of students, but that means Class 7.
Well, well. If it ain't the chosen ones strutting off to class together.
You're...
I think he's in Class 8.
Good morning. Is there something we can help you with?
Nope, not a thing. Just wanted to get a little peek at the class taught by the hero of Erebonia. Class 7, huh? I'm sure the view's just great from up on that pedestal of yours.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're being treated the same as any other students.
Yeah, it's not like things are going to be different for us just because our instructor's famous.
Oh yeah? Then why'd they go out of their way to make such a small class? A little kid who's clearly too young to be here. Some rich pretty boy with fancy hair. Oh, and a loud, unruly foreigner from some sob-story country. Oops, my bad. Not a foreigner anymore, huh?
All right, we understand. You're a tough guy, but that's quite enough. If you have more to say, I'd be happy to talk with you further. After school.
Not bad. You've got more spine than I gave you credit for. But the one I've got business with is...
I'm so happy to see everyone getting along.
Oh,
She's from Class 9, Military Finance.
Good morning to you all. The weather is just splendid, isn't it? But if you spend too much time out here chatting, the bell will ring before you know it.
True.
you all done messing with us?
Me? I'm not here to mess with you. Well then, see you around.
I hope you all have a lovely day. I'll see you again for the classes we have together.
What's that blonde guy's problem? I can't believe they let some punk like him into a military academy.
He obviously had some issue with those of us in Class 7. No, not us exactly, but...
Oh, shoot!
We better hurry, or we'll be late to homeroom.
Everyone's got it out for Reen, huh?
You're right. Let's get moving.
Big old target on his back.
Whew. Hard to believe it's been 2 weeks already.
It warms my heart to see all the students trying their best. The classwork here is much more difficult than at the main campus, so I'm sure it's tough on them.
Yeah. Then on top of that, training exercises were added onto their curriculum. We didn't have anything like that at the main campus. Thor's branch campus. I think I'm starting to understand what the government's trying to do here.
Oh, but I don't think that's the only reason for this place. In keeping with Thor's tradition, we'll also have those days to look forward to.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be a relief for them. I'll tell my students about them after school, alongside the club announcement.
Got it. Thanks for taking care of that.
Please don't
Well
have
then,
fetch
Instructor Rean,
quests.
let's give it our all today.
No more fetch quests.
Likewise, Instructor Toa.
Why are they in the front?
This is the formula. You will need it when calculating trajectory. Make sure you commit it to memory.
This is known as Gross Domestic Product, or GDP for short. By the way, the GDP of the Empire of Erebonia rose 42% last year compared to 2 years ago.
Well, yeah, they expanded 42% probably too.
Today's task is walking. Sounds easy, right? Well, let me tell you, it won't be. We'll be marching, so I need to see perfect posture and formation while armed. Even combat tactics got worn out by this.
The War of the Lions. Said to be the largest turning point in the history of the Empire. The end of this war brought us to our modern era. Today, we'll be looking into the events leading up to the war that caused it to develop the way it did.
The way he explains it, it's actually pretty easy to understand.
An interesting perspective.
Oh, I see. I'm actually learning a lot.
He's so dashing.
Looks like that's it for today. How do you guys hold up? Tired. Prepared for the coursework to be difficult, but even so, just piling more work on us just as we're getting used to the old pace? Haha, not yet. I may end up needing to do just that. The curriculum here at the branch campus is pretty diverse. Probably be a good idea to prepare yourselves for even more work down the road. Ugh, if only there weren't so many lectures. Energy consumption greater than expected. Sheesh. Tomorrow's a free day, yeah? That's right. In fact, I was just about to explain. Oh, right. The entrance guide mentioned that, didn't it? How is it normally then? How is it different than a normal day off? Think of a free day as normal school days, but without any classes. On free days, you can study, train, or pursue one of your hobbies. If you get permission beforehand, you can even go visit Heimdall for the day. Whoa, it's a lot more freedom than I expected. Figured it was going to be some rest day with a ton of rules and restrictions. It doesn't sound too bad though. Well, it's just one of those things that makes Thor's Thor's. However, though you're generally free to choose what you do, there is one mandatory task tomorrow. You'll need to choose a club to join. Really? A club? I hadn't thought would be clubs at school that was just founded. It's a requirement from the principal herself. She said as long as we're using Thor's name, student clubs are a must. You'll be allowed to apply for a club as long as you have at least 2 members. We'll also see about getting your club the proper equipment. Oh, and any students who don't join a club will be put on student council, where they'll work directly under the principal. Sounds dangerous. What is with this place? Everyone here is too over the top. So we're being forced to choose then, huh? We have until tomorrow, correct? Right. I recommend you start thinking about it after school today. Need advice? Feel free to talk with the other faculty members. Remember, we're here to help you. Understood. Prefer just having you assign me a club. Also, regarding the new coursework at the end of the week. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Panzer Soldat training? That's right. Training units have arrived at the hangar. We'll be joining the combat tactics students for basic maneuvering lessons. After that, we'll discuss the special lessons, the first of which take place this weekend. Special lessons, I was curious about those. There's likely no point in us asking about them now, is there? Sorry, but not even us instructors have been filled in on it. Anyway, focus on tomorrow for now. Think of it as a day to spread your wings and lift your spirits. That concludes homeroom. Can I have you lead the class here, Altina? Understood.
Stand. Bow.
Well, tomorrow's a free day. It's essentially a free day for us faculty members as well. However, I'd like you all to join a brief meeting here at 3 p.m. Briefing? Starting to sound real military in here all of a sudden. Is it perhaps about, that's correct, the special lessons that will be held next weekend? I see. That's the only info we're getting now, eh? If it's this top secret, I'm guessing it's going to be bigger even than the Panzer Soldat training. All the students will be joining us in the free lessons, correct? Correct. Without exception, all students, teachers from class 7 through 9 will participate. Support at 3 p.m. tomorrow for the tactical conference room in the main building. That's all for now. Sheesh, he's the perfect model of a hard-ass RMP guy, that's for sure. What I hear, things are only going to get more army flavored around here. Yeah, seems that way with me too. That key place to Panzer Soldats and that freight train. Well, for a branch campus, it is far well too equipped to be just some throwaway pawn. Yeah, that's true. I know the main campus was renovated as well, but I wouldn't be surprised to hear that just as much mirror was spent there. What bothers me though is, where's it all coming from? And if they're dropping that much cash here, what are they expecting in return from us? Man, what have I gotten myself into? Get me out of this crazy place. Instructor Randolph. Well, I mean, we can't really stop you from leaving, but... Come on now, I'm just kidding. Not the type to just drop my responsibilities like that. Besides, kids in combat tactics seem like they're having some fun, a fun group to work with. Anyway, I think I'll head out for now. Let's go check up on the kids and see if they need help with their big club decision. Yeah, got it. See you later. Can't help but feel like there's a small wall between us. Really? I don't get that impression. He's easy to talk with, and he seems to care for his students. Oh, he's definitely a great instructor. It's just a year ago I fought against one of his comrades. Oh, I knew it. I knew that guy was like tied to Lloyd. He looked like a crossbow guy. And I think they showed him for a brief second in that little intermission part too. I'm not sure. I can't remember. So I don't imagine he's got the very high opinion of me. And honestly, I can't really blame him. Rain. Anyway, go check in on the students and head back to the dorm for the day. I'm sure picking a club on such short notice isn't going to be easy for them. Yeah, good point. Said it before, but let's keep doing our best. Now that school's done for the day, it's got a different feeling than when I was a student. Kind of refreshing. I'll walk around the campus to get a feel for it. You can chat with some students while I'm at it. And if they got any problems or need advice, maybe I can help them out. Should also talk with the principal and the other faculty members. Cool. Cool, we can quick travel. Good. Nice. Oh, cool. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice. Wait, what? Interesting the way they did the setup for this. Cool. The branch principal's office here. Let's talk to the principal. It's like you have a regress on this whole teaching thing. No, I wouldn't say that. Every day I'm reminded of just how much more I have left to learn. Just like the students, I have to keep learning and improving myself all the time. Oh, so humble. You look like you want to say something though. There's no need to hold back on my account. Still having trouble wrapping my head around it. Golden Marakasha herself here. You find it funny too. Seeing me in such a mundane place this after everything we've done. Heh, to be honest, I've been feeling weaker ever since we lost the Civil War. Though, I was still somehow able to accomplish my role last autumn. Northern War. Our invasion of the autonomous state just north of the Empire, Northumbria. Oh, and she had the general guy with him. And looks like Sarah was there. And Altina was there. It's a war of retaliation against Northern Jaegers who were based out there. We were all called upon the government. You were there too, if I recall. Yes, though Valmar and I weren't put up on the front lines. Honestly, I don't think we could even call what happened there a war. You and General Wallace commanding the Provincial Army equipped with the most advanced Panzer soldats available. Northumbria followed the same fate of Crossbow. Same, but not quite. It would be more accurate to say it was driven to the same fate by our dear Chancellor's design. In any event, battle was a good turning point for me. Provincial army was falling apart after the Civil War, but thanks to the Northern Campaign, we were able to salvage it. So the Countess to the family, I had planned to leave the army to Wallace, find myself a husband, and pop out some heirs. But then, for some reason, I was called to be a principal here. Fate is an intriguing thing, indeed. For some reason, huh? Didn't she want to prove herself as, like, the strongest? Now she wants to be a housewife? I don't get it. Heh, in any event. Tomorrow will be our school's first free day. Relax and stretch your legs a little bit, but be sure to help our students out with their club decisions. Cool, fair enough. Right, understood. Oh, and as I said, those students who don't join the club tomorrow will be forced to council. If there end up being too many, putting you in charge of all of them. I'll do my best to avoid that happening. Okay, so, I guess we can go to the roof and we can talk to Altina up here. Tina, what are you doing here? Thought you went back to the dorm after class. Why are you here alone? According to tomorrow's mission during the free day, I've reached a progress block on my investigation. Tch. Huh? Talking about choosing a club? I attempted to reference documents in the library on the matter. However, that only proved to increase the possible choices. Instructor Rain, please tell me what to choose. Sorry, Altina, I can't. Because only you can figure out what to do. Hey, let's make this homework. We've got all day tomorrow to decide too. You can ask other students their opinions if you need to. You can get advice too, of course. In the end, you need to decide on your own. Do not understand the purpose, but if this is in order, then so be it. I'll excuse myself for now. Altina, hey. Was she pouting just now? Hope no one spots her riding that thing. Oh well, guess I'll head back up too. Alright, and we can talk to Toa.
What?
Hello?
Oh. Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm just doing a routine to check on our school supplies. I don't have a clerk, so I just take care of it on the weekends. All by yourself? Just as capable as ever. Sorry, I didn't even realize. Let me help you. It's fine. I'm already halfway done. Seems like we got lots of supplies we could ask for, but nowhere enough manpower. True. We don't even have anyone in charge of the nurse's office. Between the upcoming Panzer Soldat training and special lessons, we're definitely going to need to call someone on it. I suppose we'll just have to take turns for the time being. I know a little bit of first aid, but well, don't push yourself too much. If there's anything I can help with, just let me know, okay? Thanks, Rain. Oh, there's something I could use your help with. Here. Oh, are these student notebooks for class 7? Yeah. They were just finished today. Sorry it took so long. Could I get you to hand these out? Of course. Curiosity, why did class 7's notebooks take so long? I thought Major Michael was supposed to be in charge of preparing these. Well, I asked him about that, and the upcoming special lessons seem to be different for each class. So each class has a slightly different notebook based on its curriculum. Class 7's notes were just pushed back because it has the least people in it. I see. Well, I'll get these handed out. What are these special lessons all about? Sorry for adding to your workload. No, as homeroom teacher, I'm the one that's supposed to be passing these out. Actually, this takes me back to when we were students. You're right, it's kind of nostalgic. Well then, thanks for your help, Rain. Just leave it to me. Tina's already gone home. Well, guess I'll look for the others. Is there anyone else on the roof? Nope. Tatiana reading the books. Red Moon. Add those to your notes. Interesting. Chick does not like us. That's...
This one's on me.
Wow, thank you so much.
Best, Randy. Oh, sorry, I guess I should start calling you instructor. Instead of class or training, just Randy's fine. Any ideas for your club? Been talking to the other students, but I just can't make my decision. Hoping to choose a club that'll make my body move. Let me move my body. Huh? Not a bad idea. I feel like that'd really suit you. I mean, let's be honest. You wouldn't really fit in a club that makes you use your head. Well, what do you mean by that? Jonah, Instructor Randolph. Hey, Schwarzer. You here for a drink too? Huh? Just looking around before going home. I've heard you two talking. How do you know each other? Don't worry. It's not some sordid, forbidden relationship. Of course it isn't. Why would you even say that? Brandy. I mean, Instructor Randolph. And I go way back. Helped me out a lot while I was at the police academy. Police academy, huh? Yeah, she's like a little sister to me. And who'd have guessed we'd have ourselves a little reunion here of all places. Small world, huh? Knew you were both from Crossville, so I thought maybe. In case maybe Junie knows him too. In that case, maybe Junie knows him too, Lloyd. I mean, I wish you were my instructor, Randy. But no, I had to end up with this guy. Well, sorry for bothering you now. I'll get going. Guess I'll give her a student notebook later. Oh, and if you need some help figuring out what club to join, feel free to ask me. Even if I'm not your first pick for a homeroom instructor, I might be able to help out. Oh. Fine, if I get desperate, I'll ask you. I'm sure there's a reason you ended up as her instructor. Teach her well, you hear me? Haha, got it now. T, it's nice to see you, Instructor Ian. You're Gina, right? Thanks for making food for everyone. Barney's daughter, okay? I can cook. Ooh, chunky potato salad. Here's the ingredients too. Cool. Same as the prior game. Still getting used to the menu. I really like the old menu. I mean, I wouldn't have mind if they just kind of spruced it up and it was still the old menu. Like up and down looks way better. This whole like left to right thing kind of looks choppy. All right, so on that note, I think where the hell are the notes now? Oh, you gotta press touchpad? Oh, so lame. Okay, so he's got like an okay one, but he's not gonna make the best. So what we'll do is we'll wait to make it. Clubhouse. What is this all about? All right. Shooting range.
I've still got a ways to. Clubs seem like a waste of time. Time I would rather be using better to myself. How's that? Here to become a better swordsman, not to distract myself with extracurriculars. Every hour I spend engaging in club activities is an hour of training lost. I really must join a club. I'd like to join whatever takes the least amount of time and energy. That's one way to look at it, a very stoic, serious way. But trust me, joining a club is hardly a waste of time. Might even make you a better swordsman. What do you mean? I saw it happen to a friend of mine. The time she spent in her clubs improved her swordsmanship in more ways than one. Take the time to find a club that will help you grow. Really think about it. I'm not going to force you to join one or anything, but if you need some guidance, I'm here. Understood. Thank you for the advice. And may I continue training? Oh, right. Sorry to interrupt. Okay. See if anyone's in the field. Oh, the Ashen Knight. Okay. Garden. We haven't gone to the garden.
wasn't expecting you.
What a kook. Okay. No one is hanging out around the front entrance. And most of this has been pretty explored. I see. So the Panzer Soldat hangar is just part of the research building. See Professor Schmidt and Valmar at the far end. And then lined up along the wall are... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Owie. Oh, I made a mess. Are you okay? Oh wait, you're... Oh, Instructor Schwarzer. Thank you so much for helping pick up everything. Don't mention it. We haven't talked since we met on the train, have we? Oh, right. Haha.
My name's Tita Russell. I'm in Class 9, Military Finance. Nice to meet you again, Instructor Schwarzer.
Likewise, you helped navigate us through the keep the other day, right? Oh, I'm so sorry you all had to be dropped in a place like that. No need to apologize. That was definitely the professor's fault. Been here 2 weeks now. Are you getting used to life in Nairobi yet? Yes, very much so. All my classmates are so nice too. Right now I'm prepping for the Panzer Soldats for the training exercises. Oh, is that so? Well, thanks for working on that so soon. Oh, it's no problem at all. I've been looking forward to seeing the Empire's famous humanoid weapons. Now that I can finally get a good look at them, I'm blown away by how amazing the technology is. CCF was also researching bipedal machinery, but the ZCF? What? See, that's interesting. I was saying that earlier. And I still think it's weird that George said he was going back to the ZCF after all that. But the Soldat's design philosophy is so different. It's really eye-opening. ZCF stands for Zeiss Central Factory, right? It's a famous workshop in Liberl, if I recall correctly. Remember, you're from Liberl, but are you related to the ZCF somehow? Haha, you could say that, yes. Because I'm involved with them, I was able to become an exchange student here. Involved with them. If that's how you want to put it. How much longer will I need to wait for my blueprints and tools? Oh, sorry. What you said before, what did you mean by that, Professor Schmidt? Just that the responsibility of looking after her was forced on me by one of my fellow disciples. Wait, fellow disciples? That means I knew the name Russell sounded familiar. That's right, Professor Russell is my grandfather. But I'm just an apprentice myself. Well, let's see. Use this opportunity to see your ability to improvise. Huh? Schwarzer, do you have the Sepith you got from the operation test the other day? Give it to this girl and have her make a quartz with it. That's so sudden. Don't you think she needs to get ready first? It's okay, I got this. As a technician, I need to have these kinds of support skills. Are you sure? Then here you go. Of course. Okay, cool, we can synthesize. Whoa.
I'll help.
Wow. Wow. Yep. Passion would be really nice too. Yep. And I hope evade is like cheap. Yep. Cool. Speed plus 4. Man, did they change speed though? The speed breaker, strength plus 10. Nightmare. Shining. Who? Faint? Cool. Looks like they added some new useful stuff. Impede is gold now?
Thanks.
Reminds me of George. Huh. Looks like only the bare minimum of preparations have been complete. Enough time has been wasted on useless talk. Let's get back to maintenance. Dedicated to survival. Yes, no, yep, goodbye. Professor A. Russell. Like Professor Smith is one of Professor Einstein's 3 disciples. I heard the name before, but she's his granddaughter, huh? Professor Schmidt's disciple candidate, huh? She's gonna have a hard time. Anyway, we have 4 of the latest Panzer sold-out models here. Well, I'm here. Better go talk to Valmar. You can now select open slot and remodel at the workshop. Cool. Additionally, you can select exchange to trade stuff with the mass you've obtained from Mira. You can trade stuff with the workshop. It can also be used to create quartz and open slots, so do it wisely. Huh. This is only good for trading from Mira. Okay, it's same stuff. Yeah. Same stuff. Nothing special.
I'll help.
Shining's been changed. Completely. Seal is going to be the way to go. Seal will be nice. Want to get that as soon as possible.
Thanks. help?
That can get a little much quick. Cool.
Thanks.
All right. We are gonna save here, and I will see you guys on the next one.